THX. Give me the audio controls, please. Thank you. That was so loud. That's the loudest sound known to man. The loudest sound known to man. Why? This feels like I'm booting up an Elf DVD. I'm shoving it. AMD, get out of here. Nobody asked you to be here. Okay, whatever. Lord of the Rings, the Third Age.
The world of Middle Earth is changing.
Oh, where are we going?
Long ago,
Okay, it's just the intro. It's just the intro.
Great rings of power. They were precious beyond all.
I didn't mean to skip that, but you know what? If you haven't seen the intro, go watch all 12 hours of the movies.
But you will justify my trust. This I sense with all my heart.
Yes, I shall. Video game Ian McCullen. It's not my time to die either. Hang on.
Stand aside, creature. You are in my way.
These are some interesting sounding remakes. What happened? Did he die? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, first, holy smokes, that looks bad. That looks really bad. I need to mess with some filters. I'm gonna try just going straight to attack. What does this do? Immune. Okay, so he doesn't, not even phased. And then the Wraith Slash does all of my damage, all of my health. Assumedly, I would be dead. But I'm not because it's the intro cutscene and I can't die. Here comes Elf Lady. Okay, she does summon the flower. And it does straight up just explode and kill them all. Okay. Oh no, it does the horse summoning thing that Arwen did. Okay. They really didn't think of anything new about this entire scene for her, did they? Elfstone none equipped. Helm none equipped. Tattered wool cloak. Battered steeled pauldrons. No bracers. This guy basically is walking around naked. And some more chests. You know what? Something about the... Oh my gosh, the random encounters. That's fine. But something about this game is already kind of... It's floating my boat. I'm going to focus on the left one. The archer. And here I'm going to use leadership to increase our strength. Right at the beginning of the battle. Maximize its effects. Yeah, this game is already kind of tickling my fancy. Something about the way it plays, the looks of it, like the extremely classic Lord of the Rings vibes to it as well. I'm liking it. Critical hit. Is he done? He's not done. He missed. How did you miss? She didn't even dodge. She was just, you just straight up didn't hit her. Okay, he's gone. Level up, let's go. Lembas, more Lembas, Kingfoil. I'm assuming those are healing. Yeah, so Lembas I imagine would be energy. And then Kingsfoil would probably be healing. What do you mean I can't go this way? That is very clearly a path. That is like, obviously a path. Why can't I take? I want to take whatever path I desire. I don't know about this. Long bottom leaf. Ooh, we got the tobacco. You know, the good stuff, the weeds. We got that leaf, you know what I mean?
I heard a voice. On the road.
Yes, I know.
Who could it...
Patience.
I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. Have you seen him?
No. But I do see orcs ahead.
The pacing on that dialogue. I hear someone on the road. Yes, I know. I'm looking for Boromir of Gondor. By the way. I just remembered. Experience earned. Oh, level up again. Barathor getting the juice. Idriel getting the juice. Let me see here. How do I want to... I could just distribute these evenly. Or I could dump them all into strength and just try to wipe everyone out as quickly as possible. Slash stout, spear stout. So I'm assuming that's his resistances. Shadow, he's weak to shadow. which I imagine would be a spirit power attack. So we'll increase that by 2, and then we'll increase his strength also by 2. And I want my healer to have a lot of AP so she can heal me when I need it. And what was the other guy's name? Barathor. I want Barathor's strength to be high so that, because he'll probably be doing most of the melee attacks. Building my party wisely. I have learned from Chrono Trigger. No new equipment or anything like that. I can use Kingfoil. Yeah, Kingfoil's health. Lumbus is action points. See, I knew how the things work. I know what's going on, son. I know all of this stuff. Oh, we're approaching a city. Where is this place? Hang on, let me just analyze the architecture real quick. Oh, chest. See, my nerdiness paid off. I slime of Orthanc. Let me get to that in just 1 second. My nerdiness pays off. Okay, like I say, I want to stop and analyze this architecture to try to predict where exactly in Middle Earth we are. And you guys would probably be like, why is he spending all this time looking at the stones and the architecture? Saving your game safe. Why is he looking at the architecture, the stones and everything? Look, it works out sometimes. Sometimes it gives you a chest and everything. And sometimes it's just for me, which is fine as well. I cannot really look up that high. Yeah, I can't really see what that is. That's either, it looks like it's either, this architecture and that statue, looks like it's either of elven make, or, yeah, elven would be my guess. It could be one of the, this could be Gondor actually. This is either Gondor or like near Rivendell. Lembas, amazing. More of those will always be welcome. Citadel Guard Pauldrons. Now that is worthy of a warrior of my standing. Let me equip, yeah, 5 extra points of armor. Thank you very much. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, pauldrons are the part of the armor that go here. And yes, I will be explaining every single nerdy thing that comes to mind without fail. I really want to buff this guy's strength. I'm not gonna exclusively buff it, but I'm gonna kind of min-max, mostly for strength and constitution. Because more HP and more defense against spirit power attacks, when that's his weaknesses, clearly. I mean, blunt's like whatever. That should be fine. She has lower portion of elf armor, including a skirt. Okay. Yeah, so a 34 from 8. That is a jump and a half. So that's what a fault is. Interesting. And you get the steel Ithilien long sword. Ithilien, where is that? I don't remember. And that goes, okay, from 6 to 10. That I'm happy with. Encounter meter. In some areas, the Eye of Sauron will appear as your chance of fighting a battle grows. Oh, these guys are weak. These guys are weak. Pathetic. Double critical. 4 times the damage. Let's go. Yeah! See, now that is how you do a cutscene. It even had a little bit of facial animation and everything. I'll be honest, Idriel's everything, like her voice acting, her model, her animations, they're all just meh. Whereas Benathor, now that's my man. Benathor's the guy. Barathor, close enough. It's so funny because the battle music is, in the movies, that's reserved for the incredibly powerful enemies, like the Balrog or Sauron himself. Whereas here, they're just for 2 orcs. Like, it would never play for 2 orcs in the movies. And I mean, thematically, it makes sense that you would have such an epic and incredible choral, loading screen. Choral segment reserved for very powerful enemies. But here, it's just the battle theme. It's fine though. It's a really good piece. They're all good pieces, and I'm more just grateful that they even have the movie songs to begin with.
A man, badly wounded.
Wait for the wargs to approach.
But thematically, it was huge.
Hold on!
He looks pretty dead to me. I'll be real. Oh, no. Oh, he's a ranger. That's cool.
Hello, lovelies.
You live.
A sassy ranger.
To you. Can't you see I was hunting them? You want to use the crows. Lure the wargs in close. They kill faster that way.
You were of the Dunedain.
At your service.
Told you he was a ranger.
You meant to help me, so perhaps you may.
Perhaps we should finish off the rest of the pack first.
Oh, here they come. Alright, now what's this guy's abilities? I'm assuming he's joining the party, because they wouldn't add that much character to some random nobody. Who am I? Idriel. Spirit powers, I don't need that. Swordcraft. Oh, it's just one warg. One warg. Okay, I think we can all just do normal attacks. How much of that... It doesn't give numbers on its health bar, which is a little annoying. That did not do a whole lot. I'll want to... I don't think I'll be able to take him out in 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and burn leadership. And hopefully next turn we can completely take him out. Now, Ranger Craft, aimed shot, that's 50. Aimed shot, take him out. Whoa, that is the coolest thing I've seen all day. 278 HP. And then Barathor again. I guess we're outspeeding the Warg, which is weird because you'd think the Wargs would be a particularly fast enemy. Since that's like the whole thing is being fast, because they ride them and all. I might go back in time and talk to the devs. Tell them they've got their stat distributions wrong. Quest completed. Rescue at Karadras Pass. Oh, we're at How did we go from... I guess we must have been west of Lothlorien towards the pass. Either that or they're just teleporting us around Middle-earth to iconic locations with no rhyme or reason. That also would work. Barathor upgrading like a champ. Let's go. Oh, 9. Let's go. So he's very weak to slash and pierce, but stout to blunt air and earth. Weak to shadow, which is strange for a ranger, I'll be honest, since they're usually quite stout against the forces of darkness and like the influence of the shadow, but whatever. I want to increase his dexterity by 3, his strength by 4, and his speed by 2. Because I feel like I want him to be a bit faster. And also the slash weak and pierce very weak I'm not liking, so I'm wanting to increase his defense against ranged attacks. Now I can use the bow attack. Yeah, greater damage to animals. I'm assuming a warg counts as an animal. Let's take this guy out. This is such a cool animation. My goodness. Awesome. See, that's a good animation. Like, why'd they gotta give her the garbage? Well, the strength and constitution is what we wanted. Strength of 26? Heck, let's get it up to 28. Why not? Why not? Let's go. Let's live a little wild. What's in here? Lumbus. I mean, I'll not say no to Lumbus. Healing items are welcome, though I do like some equipment. Okay, so this I think was the left or the right. I went left, now I'm gonna go right. Oh my gosh, I was 2 pixels away from the actual cutscene! I didn't hear what he said, but it was... I got the gist. That was a lot of wandering around. I thought that's what I was supposed to be doing. I mean, I was completing some side quests at least, so I'm not too mad about that. But like, how was I supposed to...
I see you have found out.
Dude, I am already starving. Don't make me...
Yes,
Lord of the Rings always makes me so hungry.
But the White Wizard held other plans, and that route was denied.
But why are we seeing the Fellowship of the Ring when we're an entirely different group?
We are not far ahead of your brave company.
Oh, that's why. Are we actually going to run into the Fellowship? Follow Fellowship to Moria. So this is cool. We're like following them on their quest. That's awesome. Troll Pit Mud, yeah. Reduces blunt damage. Oh, so it has specific damage that it helps. So like, I know blunt... Elegost is weak to that. So I can reserve that for him whenever there's an enemy that's using it. Good to know. I'm liking the potential for strategy here. The use of items doesn't seem very mindless, which is not... you don't often see. Swordcraft, Fluid Strike? No. Actually, Loudwater Fury. Loudwater Fury to this man's face. 357 attack. Sheesh. And a critical just to kick him while he's down. Oh, I see. So the different attacks you use consume more initiative. That's cool. Anyways. And go follow your friend into the ground. Thank you very much. That's not very nice. I asked you to do this thing right here, which is, yeah, that thing right there. That's what I wanted you to do. Ranger crap, aim shot at this guy up here. Let's just take him down. I don't want him raining fire down on us. Oh yeah, that is such a cool attack. Oh, I forgot. Orcs have so little damage. There's no need for me to be wasting time on them. I can just knock them down with regular attacks. Action points preserved. Limbus, wonderful. And in here are the stairs upwards that I was just trying to get to. That leads me past this ruin. It's a cool looking ruin. I assume there'd be more chests there. As I say that, I see a chest. That's what I was looking for. Lumbus. Spectacular. And bark. Amazing. And oh wait, what's down here? Rebel. I can't get through there. Yeah, can't get through there. More strength. Actually, let's hold back on this. Let's get it up to 33, which is really great. And what was it else we wanted? Constitution. Yes. Which is all the way down to 22 because we've been dumping everything into strength, which I said I wasn't going to do. Elf stones are elven artifacts that can improve attributes, skills, and resistances. Each character can equip up to 4 elf stones. Nice. Found artifact 1 of 4. Cracked elf stone of action enhancement. Adriel gets it. She has a lot of it. Because she's our healer. So we need her to have a lot of action points.
So tell us, Ranger. What happened?
Immediate cut to the evening.
It was a bewitched fight, voices echoing down from the mountains. Then lightning struck all around us. The dwarf fought like one possessed, but a landslide carried him away. Before he fell, he gave me a map, presented to him by Elrond of Rivendell as a gift of friendship. But I could not withstand the dark powers that ruled the mountain that night.
I mean, if a landslide takes a dwarf.
Burning, that Mordor orc ripped the map away and fled down the mountain. That map revealed the location of the secret entrance to a forgotten realm.
Now you have my attention. Moria. Oh, not. I mean,
the greatest city
fair
of the
enough.
dwarves, whose location was lost during the Great Wars.
That's true. It was.
And whose halls are rumored to still be stalked by a terrible monster.
The Balrog.
And what
Oh
of the
yeah.
dwarf?
If that map leads us to Moria's hidden gate, I expect we shall find him nearby. It would take more than a few goblins to stop that dwarf.
Oh, so I guess it makes sense. A dwarf would know how to handle a landslide, but like, if he was taken away by a landslide, normally that's death right there. Upwards. Oh, into the cave, through the tunnel. What's with these weird zoom out camera angles for like 1 second before the loading zone? Anyways, here's a save point. Might as well use them. Elf medicine. Third age Dunedain brooch of armor. Of Arnor. See, now I get a closer look at these guys. It's definitely elves. Those are definitely elves. No, I don't want to view the epic scenes. They seem pretty cool, but like, I know all about Middle Earth. I don't need to be knowing all the stuff. Corn pollen, single enemy to sleep. That's cool. Okay, let's level up Barathor. More strength! 38 strength. He's the beast. He cannot be stopped. Okay, what is this again? Found all artifacts. Cracked elfstone of armor enhancement. I know who I'm giving that to. It's the goat! He's my goat! Barathor is the goat! He has health enhancement and armor enhancement. I'm not letting this guy die again. He is my guy. Barathor, you know, Barathor is my man. Gotta find that guy's dwarf friend.
Ah, fresh tracks. The dwarf came this way.
He is heavy for one so small.
I'd be careful not to say that around here.
Quiet. Both of you. I hear something. Well, Ranger, it's about time.
Okay, an entire troll. I hope I'm stacked up on health because yes, I am stacked up on health. Good. Wait, where did the ranger go? Why am I only got 3 guys at a time? Okay, Idriel, you can use, I suppose, Loudwater Fury. Okay, Axecraft, Dwarven Cleave, powerful melee attack, Goblin Bang, more damage to Goblin. I don't know if trolls count as goblins. I'll do Dwarven Cleave instead. Yeah, baby. Barathor tanks it because I have beefed him up like a like an MLB player. He is juiced. You know what? I'm gonna buff our attack damage. Let's take this thing out quickly. Company might upwards. Oh, and I can go again. Amazing. Wait, how much health does he have? Still quite a bit, so I'm gonna use Shattering Strike and lower his armor value. Yeah, massive swing. Dodge it? She doesn't dodge it, but thankfully we got a good amount of HP, so I think we can handle this. What's his spirit powers? Fire spirits to attack your foes. Create a shield. I'm gonna do Flaming Fury. Let's call some fire spirits. Woohoo! And I knocked him down too. Leadership, I'm also gonna do Valor. So we hit more, he misses. Let's go, Mr. Troll. I'm taking you down and taking, well, nobody else with me because you're the only one here. Swordcraft again. Idriel. Oh, Idriel. Okay. Haste of the Elves increases ally rate of attack. I don't think that's necessary because he's already at half health. And now we've been buffed and he's been debuffed, so I think we can just lay into him and he'll go down pretty soon. Plus we have the perfect mode up in just a minute. Swordcraft, Guardian Strike. 436. He hates Idriel. He hates her. I mean, to be fair, she's the least interesting character in this game so far. But, like, still. Don't gotta do her like that. Guardian Strike again. Barathor is my man. Now for a Hadhod. No. Idriel again. Hadhod is slow. Fluid. Oh, he's almost done. Take him down, Idriel. Revenge for him targeting you. Oh, we got some treasure. And level up. And there's chests. Oh, it's goody time. Defy Water File. Fresh Athelas. Ooh. 2 Entdrot flasks. And Elf Medicine. Oh my goodness, this is so good. His defense is high as a dwarf, so he just stout as anything. Speed is something, I'm gonna buff that like 6 right out of the gate because he was taking forever to actually do anything.